Hi, we're here at the Nationals. The first day I've just come in. First person I run into is Brett Parbury. He's really nervous about who's here and who's not. And Rach is out, Brett.
Yeah, Rachel's been strong all year, and I tell you what, I'm slightly relieved, but I do feel for her. And
Slightly
I really
relieved he's been wetting his pants. Yeah, you know, he's real happy. Brett, you know, the Nationals is going to be really exciting to see me defend my title and be the back-to-back Australian champion.
Well, I'm out to try and stop you, but
really?
the thing for us is here's a chance to get an MES for WEG. MES being the minimum eligibility standard that we have to achieve.
What is the percentage for that?
64.
64?
Yeah, 64.
Yeah.
It's our first selection event leading into WEG. So yeah, I think it's very important that we all perform here.
Yeah.
From a team perspective.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, JB Alabaster hasn't made it to the National Championships this year. We had decided to have the stallion gelded 6 weeks ago tomorrow, and the castration has been very successful. He's a much more reliable, gentle horse, and showing obviously huge potential at Grand Prix, and we're hoping that having castrated him, he'll just be a little bit more even-tempered. But unfortunately, it's taken a turn for the worst in the last few days, and he's sort of had a temperature. So I've had to pull him from the Nationals. We still have the World Cup final in mid-December down at Werribee, which I'm absolutely aiming the horse for. And then we have the CDI next year as the final qualifier. So hopefully we'll make the next two, and with a horse that is a lot more reliable, a lot more even-tempered in the arena, and hopefully hasn't lost any of his pizzazz, and give Brett and Heath a big run for their money. Then they can fight amongst themselves at this show, and I'll come back and get them next show.
Again at the 2009 Australian Dressage Championships, and we've just had trot up, which was really good. We passed that, so now the competition really heats up, and this being the first really big show with the lead up to WEG next year, that everyone's really vying for good scores on the board and to really show those selectors that, you know, they're on top form and ready to give it all for next year's WEG. So it's exciting. I'm really happy with how Oscar B, my Grand Prix horse, is going. He's getting stronger and stronger every outing. So, yeah, we'll go out there and try our best and, yeah, stick it to them.
We're here at the National Championships, and Jive's been going really well. He's still really green at Grand Prix. This is our first CDIW, and but our big aim will be to try and beat those boys. Don't know whether we're ready, but he's feeling really good. And if we don't beat them this time, it's not far off.
I'm Peter Pryde from Pryde's Easifeed. We started our business in 1986. We're an extrusion company, probably the oldest extrusion company that exists today in Australia. Today we're at the Nationals, and we're sponsoring the FEI Intermediate 2 class. We've got a very good contingent of riders here representing our feeds, and we're proud to be here to support them. On behalf of Pryde's Easifeed, I'd certainly like to wish our riders all the best over the next few days, and as I said, we're here to support them and help where we can. So if there's any inquiry for our feeds, you know, certainly come along and say hello, and we'll certainly do our best to help.
mistake in the ones, which was very expensive, but other than that I was really pleased with Tess. He was a good boy, he felt good in the ring. I just took a bit too much of a risk with the ones and rode them a bit forward and didn't pull them off. But I was really happy with how he was in the ring, and because he can get a little bit hot, and it was nice to have a feeling that I could ride him and ride the transitions in the corners and get the half hop through. So I was pleased with him. Now that I've got that one under the belt, I always like to see what he's going to feel like in the ring on the first day, and then tomorrow I'll be a bit safer in the ones, and I've got a plan now for tomorrow. It's good.
Just finished the into two. Fisherman's Friend, I think, would have done 5 into 2s. This would be 6, and I'm just couldn't be happier. I'm absolutely wrapped. And thank you to my sponsors and the sponsors of the class, Pryde's Easifeed. It was nice to be able to do a good test in a class that they were sponsoring. I'm so happy with my horse. It was just amazing. A good lead up for tomorrow. I'm hoping that I didn't push a little bit too hard then the Grand Prix might get a little wild. But I think he feels like he's really listening. So I think maybe this would have even been better. And he's got to run up here now, and it's really exciting for the future. I'm really looking forward to it.